And good evening, everyone, and you're listening to another episode of Deathmatch Russell Podcast. And tonight we're going to have Jason Furious on, as he's going to be making his On Point debut this Saturday at On Point Wrestling presents Enter the Compound in a fatal four-way dance. It's going to be Xavier Cross, AlexPayne, Unbreakabl Andy, and of course, Jason's Furious. Stay tuned, fans. Let's get right into this conversation and see what he has to say. And much, much more. Good evening, Jason, and how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty amped up. As you saw, I showed you a little preview of my new website. It's officially launched, so I'm proud to...
It's looking great.
I know, 2018, I wanted to have some new things on the rise, you know? We all have to start fresh, you know?
I hear that.
So
I'm starting fresh this Saturday.
That's right. You are going to be making your On Point debut against Xavier Cross, against AlexPayne, against Unbreakabl Andy, and of course yourself.
Yeah, and I've worked with Andy. I can't tell you how many times.
Yes,
we've been partners.
You know what, Andy is awesome, man. He's an On Point local. You know, he's a local star, and he every time he gets in the ring, he's puts us 100% in and day out. You know, he's like the top, you know, I'm surprised like top companies don't find him, you know? So it's a shame he don't get picked, you know what I mean? He's really out there,
yeah.
You know?
I love being in the ring with him. He brings me up every time because he's one of those people where you want to not only keep up with him, but you want to outdo him. But he's so good that he keeps you running the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And the other guys that I just looked up with Xavier Cross and... help me out here. Because I've just been watching a lot of matches of the two other guys. I've never got a chance to work with them.
Right. And what do you think?
So I'm in my tape studying so far.
Yes. What do you think so far?
It looks like stiff competition, to be honest with
AlexPayne was an original from Ring of Honor days. So that's a little, you know, which is a pretty cool plus from him, you know. And, and Xavier is an On Point original. He's been there since like the early days. So he puts it on the line every time though, you know.
That's good. I like being in the ring with those statesmen of the company.
Yes.
It gives me, you know, a good place to start from with the people. Because they'll know where I rank out immediately.
Yes. Yeah, and that's and you want to show us what you got, and it's gonna be awesome. You know, it's gonna be a really good show.
Thanks.
You know, plus the whole show is gonna be awesome. You get to see a On Point show too, and you're gonna be like, wow. You know.
I know. I'm really excited to watch Tony Deppen and Teddy Hart.
Yes, Tony Deppen's another guy I'm sure you're familiar with. You know, getting the ring.
Oh, I've had so many fights with Tony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's another person you just get in the ring and make each other bloody.
Right, bloody, or just have a good wrestling match, and he can go. You know, he really puts it on the line too. You know, he puts it on the table.
Yep.
But he's going against Teddy Hart. What do you think? That's like a really good mixed match right there. You know,
I think
you know
Tony Deppen has a slight I want to give the slight nod to Tony for the simple fact that Tony knows what Teddy Hart does.
Yeah.
But it's not the other way around, per se. I hope Teddy's studied some tapes, because Tony's fierce.
Yes, he is. Yeah, I know.
And he's going to be coming hungry.
Yeah. And then, you know, Teddy's been around a long time. I've seen him for early days of Jersey All Pro Wrestling, you know, and really, you know, he's really one of those guys.
Yeah, I used to see him back in my days when I was wrestling in California, 2005.
Oh, no kidding. That's pretty cool.
We got to see a lot of the guys that are now more of the indie darlings, like the Young Bucks, that had their own promotion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, got to go up there a couple times. That was all fun.
Yeah. Right on. Little promotions up that way. That's awesome though in California, just to go and see,
Yeah, a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, I know. Now it's like Pro Wrestling Guerrilla is like the big launch out there, It's big time.
It was when I was there too.
Yeah. But Santino's Pro, they got that academy out there too, and SoCal and UEW.
Yeah.
They got a lot of.
I'll give a shout out real quick to my training school, which was the School of Hard Knocks in Southern California. They do amazing stuff.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Who trained you?
Jesse Hernandez, Cincinnati Red, and Ricky Reyes.
Okay. Oh, Ricky Reyes. Oh, another guy from the Ring of Honor days in Jersey All Pro. I know his work really well.
Yeah, he started training me because I had just started at the school and he had just come back after a tour in Japan. So it was nice to get that right off the boat, kind of intense Japan training right at the beginning.
Yeah, that's so cool. Everybody wants to go to Japan, man, That's a bucket.
Yeah, me too.
I'd love to go just to watch the ultra violence of the BJW, Freedom's wrestling promotion, and and other promotions out there.
Yeah.
The regular Japanese and Freedoms or
yeah,
whatever.
Of course you want it. That's the Tokyo Dome.
Yes, exactly. Just to say that I've been there.
That's the two places every wrestler wants to go. It's either the Garden or the Tokyo Dome, or both.
Yeah, right. The Garden, Madison Square, the old stomping grounds of professional wrestling way back in the heyday. Right?
That's where every worker wants to go.
Yeah, I know, and sign that contract.
Right.
And be, but you'll never know where you can be picked up. You don't know, You don't know.
Yeah.
Anytime you can be TNA, okay. Thank you. Somewhere else,
yeah. I'm excited to see how they progress with their new management, but Don Callis leading the way.
Which way? Oh, Don Callis is a new, I don't even know. I've watched TNA
He's up in there. Yeah, he's a part of the big leagues now.
Okay. So they're making some changes there. I know Jim Cornette, of course, but,
Yeah.
He always does.
Jim Cornette's great for the old storyline stuff, and Don Callis has a really good eye for new talent.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping they can put out some good stuff.
Yeah, Jim Cornette's really great. I remember seeing him at a convention actually in Pennsylvania somewhere, and I was asking him what was like going against the Midnight, the Road Warriors above the ring. He fucking broke his ankle and telling Dusty Rhodes it was great. Telling some story. It was crazy. Awesome. It is. But yeah, no. So you're gonna come and show us what you got. I know us fans are looking forward to that match, and there's a lot other. Besides that, we have another match that probably caught your eye: Nick Gage versus Scott Summers. What do you think of that?
I'm excited just to watch these two big guys beat the crap out of each other.
Yes.
To be honest with you, I love watching stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm.
People think I'm a small guy, so all I want to see is high flying. But I love Smash Mouth wrestling.
Smash Mouth, ultra violent, underground violence. It's a
when you can smell the blood in the room.
Oh, dude, it's the real deal. It's the real blood, not no fake cut blood.
Yeah,
it's the real deal on the East Coast. We, I'm sure you've noticed, like the East, we are known for the blood. There's a lot of promotions, GCW. There's a lot of CZW still, and we still see all the blood. It's the ultraviolet has picked back up on the East Coast, because it was dead for so many years in the past. Different promotions wouldn't really want to have it anymore. You'd have to.
Yeah, and state commissions cracking down all over the place.
And then you go out west, but you go to IWA Mid South and the Deep South Carnage Cup, and there's places that we go to watch it though.
Yeah. It has a cult following. People will go anywhere for it.
I love it, but I like it all, man. I mix it all, I mix all the wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Got to mix it all. I
don't care what type of wrestling it is, as long as it's good.
Yeah, I could watch a sumo match for like 5 minutes. No,
some Olympic wrestling.
Yeah, right. Some guy just no, but yeah. So you were telling me you're trained by that one guy. Who else?
Ricky Reyes and Jesse Hernandez. He's way older school.
Yeah.
Like he wrestled in the WWF and he was under masks.
Yeah.
And then by the time the 90s rolled around, you can actually see him reffing matches with Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart.
Okay.
He's always there, so he was really good.
Yeah.
To pick the brain of and
yeah.
Once a week get in the ring and beat the crap out of the kids.
Yeah.
Like a good trainer. Cincinnati Red.
Yeah.
He actually just passed.
Oh, sorry.
Last year, the year before.
God rest his soul.
He was Samoa Joe's original trainer.
Ooh, good old Samoa Joe. Yes, all right, the man, Samoa Joe. He's well known. We know him. He's pretty good. Fantastic. Really, launched wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He really was an impact on a lot of fans. They didn't realize this guy is, amazing. He can go the distance with any wrestler,
He actually opened up my eyes to a lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
The trainer I was talking about, he took me to meet Joe for a surprise to me,
Right.
Let the young kid flip out over the superstar.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed me his schedule, and this was the week he got signed to TNA or something, so it was way back then.
Yeah.
And, I didn't know you could wrestle 7 days a week.
Yeah. And
I didn't know you could get booked 7 days a week. It blew my mind.
Right. But, yeah, he was everywhere. Joe was, making his name known,
Yeah.
Now he's TNA, Ring of Honor, TNA, everywhere. WWE, come on. NXT is where it's at now, NXT is the next step up from the professional indie wrestling world, and people know it, That's If you want to be there. If not, come back to it's the indies is where it's at. NXT is
NXT
is a training.
Is really good for teaching people how to work on TV.
Yeah. Yep.
Because it's a completely different style and format. Like you have at an indie show, you gotta get 300 people caring about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Where when you're on TV, you gotta play not only to the people in the attendance, but you gotta make sure you hit those millions at home.
Yeah, I know. And how are they really watching the tweets on the internet and this and that? The smart marks.
Yep.
But But they have their thing, and you're doing your thing, and it's what you like best is wrestling, and performing. And like you said, you faced Andy a lot,
Yeah.
And
we actually just recently started tag teaming.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
We were going by Unbreakabl Fury is our current tag name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's
I'm sure
so much fun.
I'm sure my other buddy. His name's Drew. Drew Chaos. Chahos.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Andrew. A.K.A. Cameron Andrew. Yeah, he's a good buddy. He's a cool dude.
He is.
He's an awesome man. He's, he stepped it up for a while there. He went in the ultraviolet world, Took his game up.
Yeah.
And we're proud of him for that,
You're bringing up people I've known since I was 17.
Yeah. But we're proud of him, making that big change,
I am too.
Because he had some struggles there for a while, and he really wanted to push himself. He got past that, and he got to
And a good note for him is, regardless of anything that he ever went through, that man was always the sweetest.
I know, sweetest,
and
the
just
funniest,
genuine person,
funniest person you'll ever hang out with. I went on a road trip with him. It was so fun, man. When before our buddy passed, we all took that trip out to Indiana for King of the Death 2016, and he was there with us, and it was just a fun time, just a really great bond of friends, carpooling 12 hours to a deathmatch tournament, just